Morning. Good morning, Jeryl.
Good morning, Terry. How is
Hi,
everybody?
everyone.
Okay. Yeah, it's if you can see behind me, it's a foggy day here on the St. Johns River.
I loved it watching the fog when I was there. It's interesting, isn't it? To watch it, to watch it as it starts to lift.
Yeah, it's okay, here we go.
Have we
Yes.
had any gator sightings out there? I
Yes.
missed them.
Actually, as a matter of fact, this morning, first thing, just not too long ago, I see him. Yep, the big one. The big one is
Is he
hanging out
there?
again.
Oh
Yeah,
wow!
yeah. So, uh, oh my gosh, look at everybody jumping
I
on.
see
Yay.
that. Hi, people.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everyone.
Sharing is caring, as Terry says.
Yes, but share away and get this out there.
And I'll go to group since Miss Wendy won't be here.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I got that one. Okay, so we got it to Angelic River Family.
We are shared and we have people finding us and coming in and saying hello and good morning. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, Luann and Etta, Deirdre.
Yes. Gabby's here and she says she missed us yesterday. We missed you yesterday, Ladybug. Pajir and
Julie.
Etta. And
Hi,
Rick's here.
yay, and Erica and Sally. I feel like I should be having that thingy there. Luann, Diane.
Yeah, Diane Deagle is here and she's asking about Sam.
Oh, we were just having this conversation.
Ah,
He is, yesterday he decided to get up and do a little work. And I said, okay. So I said, if you can only do it for a short amount of time. So I had to play the heavy yesterday because he was feeling so good. He didn't want to stop and his legs started swelling up again and everything. And I said, okay, that's it. We're cutting you off. So he's here's the thing, he's doing so good that he is pushing it a little too much. So I'm here to put my thumb down and say no, no, no. So
that's our tendency, I think, when we've experienced something and we can't to do what we normally do. It's like, oh, I'm chomping at the bits to get back out there and do that.
yeah.
I remember when I had my gallbladder surgery, and it was emergency surgery, and it was not good. I was cut from end to end
Uh-huh.
when they did that surgery. They weren't nice with their cut, and they told me I'd be down for 6 weeks in recovery, and I cried. I would look out at my car sitting in the driveway, and I just cried. I'm
Yeah.
like, I just want to go. I just want to do again like what I was. So it's not easy to get
No.
back up after that, and I mean to stay down and want to get back up and
Yeah.
not overdo. There has to be that balance for
And that's
sure.
just it, is trying to maintain a balance. Good morning, Carol Allen. And look at Sherry. She says it's hard to keep a good
I
person down.
know. Good morning, darling Sherry and Carol.
And
Uh,
I think it was Prachir. He asked me if it was cold here because you can see the fog behind. No, actually, Prachir, it's about, I'd say about 80 degrees Fahrenheit here. It's rather warm and it's getting up into the 90s. So it's real warm here in Florida right now.
it is very warm in Florida right now. Yeah, I went to the beach yesterday for a few minutes just to stand there. I had to breathe in some of that ocean air. It was just one of those have to moments.
Yep, I get
I
that.
miss my sand spot and I miss my ocean so much. So it was good to get over there and it was pretty much deserted, Geraldine. I mean, we're talking about
Really?
I didn't go to Fort Lauderdale Beach. I went to Pompano Beach, which is just up the road,
Right.
and I almost had the beach to myself. Yeah,
Wow.
very
Well,
deserted.
I saw you had a video. Didn't you post a video?
I did a live,
Yeah.
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 And normally that I go there to walk sometimes because there's a good walkway there, and there was very, very few people. People were wearing their mask, and
Good.
they were saying hello. That was what I loved. As you pass somebody, they would say hello, and I'm like, this is
I
so
love
cool.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh,
I saw Prachetta. Good morning, Etta. She says, thanks so much for including me and Prachir in the 40 days chanting. What a start to a day. It was wonderful, really indebted. Lots of love and gratitude to you and Karen. Karen Palmer got to meet Etta and Prachir last night.
oh, how wonderful.
No, it was amazing. And they chanted with us the whole time. And for them, it was early in the morning. It was like 6 o'clock or 6:30, I think, their time.
Mhm.
So that was awesome to have them on with us. Oh, I think my battery just died on my
I-
phone. I know it had warned me earlier that it was low, and now it's dead. So that's okay. I don't need it.
And good morning, Carrie. Butcher is with us this morning.
Hi,
Yeah.
Henny. And
Okay. So,
my darling niece, Brenda Evans. Good morning.
hi. And Jean Lorio and Sharon Boyle are with us. Hi, everybody. And I love this. The temps, like Prachir says, New Delhi is relatively cooler today at 90 degrees Fahrenheit. I mean,
Isn't
I
that
love that.
bad when that's cool?
Ah, and I don't know what 30 Celsius is, but it's hot in Toronto,
Okay.
where Luann is. So
I can't do that conversion either. I
I,
never could.
yeah, yeah, that's math that's beyond me right now. So, and Carol has 59 clear skies and sunshine. Yay.
Awesome. Did you see Prachir's comment?
Uh, yeah,
Sound is a nugget heart with lots of energy, a rare quality to find these days. God bless.
yes, he really is. He really is. He's 19 years older than me. And so when we got together, he said, I gave him 20 years back. And I have to say, there are few 60-year-olds that can keep up with him. He has always been active. He stays active from the time he wakes up till the time he goes to sleep. And that's just been his way. He gets bored really fast. So it's really a testament, I think, Teri, that we stay vital, we stay active, and we don't, as we age, we have such a concept of aging in our country that when you hit a certain age, you have to act a certain way. And I love that many, many people are breaking that mold.
Me too. Absolutely. We're as young as we think we are. And
Absolutely.
Sally, I see your comment. It's so healing to spend time by the ocean. It really is. And she
Yeah.
says, I miss living in Texas where the ocean was my backyard. That's me right now. It's like get in the car and I'm there in like 10 minutes at the ocean. And it feels really
Wow.
awesome.
It is 93 plus in Michigan today and humid. Okay. My my brain can't wrap around that. I think of I grew up in the Midwest and I know we get hot weather up there, but it just seems yeah, wow. Keep cool, you guys.
Absolutely. And Gabby said that she grew up alongside the ocean and that they have beautiful beaches. And I've seen your videos of those beaches, Gabby. You do live in a beautiful place.
Yeah. Yeah. And Julie says a body in motion stays in motion. So true.
Yeah,
So true.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay. And let's see, there was another one. Oh, Julie says it's going to be 85 in upstate New York. That's on my bucket list to go to upstate New York and Maine and the whole northern East Coast. I really thought I think that would be a beautiful road trip to see all the nature and everything.
Yeah, it really really would. I've never been to upstate New York. I've never been to New York City. I've driven through New York. Coming out
Uh-huh.
of Massachusetts, you have to drive through New York to get anywhere else. So I've done that, but I didn't stop, and see any of the
Yeah,
scenery or anything. So yeah, that would be an awesome road trip.
that would.
Good morning, Jennifer. My friend Jennifer Langren is here from Miami.
Jennifer. Prachir says, my mom too possessed the energy of a teenager, active till her last breath. You have to love that.
Mhm.
And I live in a retirement community, and it's it is so interesting to see those who still stay active, whether it's fishing or golf or walking, whatever, outdoor activities, hobbies, and those who don't. And I know so many people here, and the difference is striking. It is absolutely striking. My dad, you know my dad, Teri, he's 90 years old, and he's a member of the Masonic Lodge, and they pass that all down by memory. It is not written down. He is the one who trains everybody. He has everything memorized. He's the president of the church council. I think his mind is getting sharper as he gets older. Amazingly, he is just remarkable. We don't have to buy into that old paradigm that as we age, we get decrepit.
This is so true. My computer is doing some weird stuff this
Oh,
morning. It just signed me out.
oh, okay. Bye, but you're still here.
I know. I had
Yeah,
to sign back in. I'm like, but I'm in.
yeah, I'm here. And
I
good
think I'm
morning.
here. Maybe it's my, what's it called, doppelganger?
Yeah, maybe that's your other. Yeah, exactly. And good morning, Scarlett and Isabel. Welcome, both of you.
Ladies, I
Yeah.
don't see anybody that's signing in, so you'll have to say good morning and say their
Okay.
name because my phone died,
Oh
so I
my
can't get
gosh.
this live on Facebook, but I can see the comments.
Oh,
So if
good.
you're coming in, just make a comment and then I'll know you're here.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Oh, Angel's like seeing something. I think there's a bird or something out there. She's
Oh,
growling. So,
I miss the birds.
aw. And did you see Jean's comment? I'd love for you to be able to read that one since it's to you.
I don't see it. It's not on my
Okay.
screen.
She said, you and I think Karen made me laugh so much. I went to bed so joyful. She said Kenny first. She said you
Oh
and
my
Kenny.
God.
Oh,
Oh,
Kenny,
Ken
that was your interview. Okay.
Rochon. Yeah, it wasn't really an interview though.
Or I
It,
mean,
it was kind of, it was, Angel Heart Radio. Sometimes we interview people, but sometimes on all my shows, I just like to carry on a conversation.
yeah.
Ken Rochon is my friend. He has a 6-year-old named Kenny, and he's always referred to him as K3 because Ken is a junior, and so his son is also named Ken. And I've only known the child as K3 because Ken would post all kinds of stuff about him and talk about what antics he had done. Well, before the show, he wanted to talk to me. So he comes up and his dad puts the headset on. And I said, I hear you want to ask me a question. And I recorded this. I've got it on recording. Um, he says, no, I want to tell a joke. And I'm like, okay.
Okay.
So he told me a couple of jokes and just silly kid jokes, and it cracked me up. And so Ken asked if he could do that while we were on the air. And I said, yeah, of course. So at the beginning of the show, little 6-year-old Ken was telling jokes to us, and they were silly and they were fun, and it just got everybody laughing. But Ken himself is a real piece of work as far as humor goes. He is so quick and so just beautifully there with the humor. So it was a fun show. It was really
Oh,
fun. I mean, it was like we had talked about how long we were going to stay on because he'd had a long day and he was exhausted. And I said, well, we'll just make it a half-hour show. That's fine. And he
yeah.
goes, oh, I don't even pay attention to the time. So about 10 minutes into the show, he's like, well, Teri, thank you very much. I'm like, wait.
No, don't go away.
Yeah, it was. It was a very fun show. One of the more fun ones that I've done in a long time.
Oh,
And he's going to be with me for a while. I think next week he's my gratitude happy hour person.
awesome.
His partner with the Keep Smiling movement is on tonight on gratitude happy hour at 5 o'clock. So yeah, we're kind of getting that movement revved up, and I'm
Wonderful.
going to have a book with them. Keep smiling. We're not sure if it's going to be called angels or chakras or laughing, or it's going to have a name, but it's going to be keep smiling something.
Okay. Okay. Oh, that's wonderful news. And how perfect, because we really need to smile more.
I
Have
certainly
you ever
do.
noticed when you smile, if even if you're feeling bad, but you smile, it immediately raises your vibration.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah. Whether
certainly
you
does.
stop. Okay. I will be right back. Carry on. I have to let her out because she's not leaving me alone. So I'll be right
Okay.
back.
All righty. And I'm not seeing any of your comments, so I will just talk. I can do that. So this is Tuesday, and it's such an amazing day to me. I woke up from a dream. Are you all having lots of dreams right now? The dreams are just incredible. And I talked last night in the intentions group. One of my dreams came out in the meditation. I was remembering what I had dreamed, but I woke up from dreaming this morning and I didn't know where I was. I was in that state of, wait a minute, where am I? Looking up at the ceiling, like that doesn't even look familiar. I was still in that state of being wherever I had been in my dream. Does that ever happen to you? Like you're kind of disoriented when you wake up from sleep?
Oh, yeah. And it depends on the type of dream. I've woken up angry, I've woken up sad, I've woken up happy, but there have been mornings when I wake up and I can barely walk, just really out of balance as well. So I think the content of our dreams has a tremendous impact on how we wake up, you know,
It
what that,
does,
yeah,
doesn't it?
yeah.
Yeah, like if I myself, I don't remember doing this, but I know people that wake up from their dreams and they're angry. They're mad at something, and too bad. I'm the one that's there for them to be mad at.
I've had that happen, So, and we do have some more people that have joined us. We have Diana. She's with us this morning. And Catherine Kovacs is with us. Becky is with us. So we have lots of people that have joined. And oh my gosh, so many comments. Um, uh, Becky says, it's funny. I had a man drive over to my car in the parking lot and told me my smile made his horrible day better. So she agrees. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I have to tell this story because
Okay.
just clicked it in my memory. I have a friend that ran into an old classmate that this was a guy that didn't really interact with a lot of people. And he told her, and this was years and years after high school, he told her that she saved his life. That morning when she saw him, she smiled at him, saw him, smiled at him, and said hello. And he said he was ready to end his life because he didn't feel like he was being seen and was just miserable.
Oh my
So
God.
her acknowledging him with that
Uh-huh.
smile and just a kind word was what saved his life. He decided not to go through with it. You never know what people are going through. And
Yeah.
so, yeah, your smile can save a life. Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's seeing that person when you smile at them,
Yeah.
really acknowledging them.
I love that. And, we can change lives by how we interact with others. Like even with I do want to say good morning to Sherry Gatewood and Kim Siegel, Marianne Malone, Cindy. Good morning, good morning, good morning to all of you. Thanks for coming in. I wanted to catch you before. And Sharon Boyle is saying, guess what? Guess what? Okay, Sharon. What? Everybody's going, what? And
I'm seeing some comments again. Thank
oh,
God.
good. Okay. Okay. I'll let you take over for a minute.
I love Sally. Sally De La Rosa says, I am not one who remembers their dreams when awakening. I have to go through the day for them to trickle back in and make sense. And
Oh,
sometimes something clicks that memory, doesn't it? You know,
yeah.
sometimes you're talking to somebody, or something happens, you see something, it's like, oh wait, I dreamed that.
Yeah, absolutely. And Gabby says, I always smile at people walking past me. Sometimes it's a little awkward one back, but they do always smile back. Yeah,
Yeah.
I try to do the same thing, especially when, oftentimes you'll see, I feel so much compassion for clerks that are checking you out, especially in the big box stores. And that, what a stressful time, because they're just in that energy soup of every single person. And oh my gosh, and most people aren't conscious, so they're not protecting themselves. So oftentimes I'll get up to the cash register, and if I see someone that's having a really bad day, just try to send love to them and smile at them and say, thank you for what you do. I'm really grateful. You have those cards, right, Teri, that says, I'm grateful for you.
Absolutely. I give
Yeah.
those out all the time.
Yeah.
I say, I am grateful for you. Who are you grateful for?
Yeah.
And then I put on the back of them, I just got some new ones in, a whole box of new ones, and it says gratitude tag. You've been tagged. Now go pass this on to someone else. So
Wonderful.
gratitude tag is going out into the world, one person at a time. I love Sherry's comment. She says, I'm having dreams, but having trouble remembering them. Had one last night. I know Paul was in it, but don't remember what else. And Paul is Sherry's husband that's now in
Mhm.
spirit.
Love that.
And Carol, yes, many dreams. Last night I dreamed of drops that looked like blood plasma. Then they filled with the shield of Archangel Michael. The drops multiplied and then burst open to create more drops filled with the shield. Wow.
That's cool.
That's an amazing dream, Carol.
Yeah. And Sharon, here's the big reveal. I have
Okay.
been setting my intentions for my root chakra bowl for some time, and Spirit literally forced me to buy it last night. We all have impulse buys, and I thought, yep, go for it. It's coming on Thursday. Woo!
I can't wait
Yes.
to hear
All
it, Sharon Boyle.
right. Oh,
And just in time, because I think she's going to be on with Aaron Fowler on Saturday. That's exciting. And I want to hear that bowl while you're on with him.
okay. Who's she on with? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Aaron Fowler.
Oh, cool.
I
Okay.
love Aaron.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
Good morning, Hope. She said good morning to us.
Oh, hello, hello. Do you see Luann's comment?
Luann says, on my daily walks, I say hello and smile to all I see, and most return with the big smile and hello. One even stopped and gave me a distance hug. I love that.
That is very cool.
Yeah,
I love those virtual hugs. They're good.
absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I had the best time yesterday. I went into Love and Light. I surprised visited my Tiffany. I did that on live too. I took everybody in the store with me and to say hello to her, and just had the most beautiful visit. Chris, one of her partners at the store, came in, and I got to see my Raji. I love Raji. She, if you all haven't met her, oh my God, what an incredible person she is. And she came in and said hello and gave me an air hug. So yeah, that was a really nice visit.
Gabby said, I worked on a mine site for 6 years on shift for 12 hours with grumpy old miners. When I left, they all told me that they would miss my smile. And I thought that was lovely, and it meant so much to me. Yeah.
You don't know what influence you're making on people, do you?
Yeah.
So that's awesome, Gabby. I'm sure that smile was bright every day, even though you were there with all the grumpies.
Sharon says her granny worked in the coal mines for a while. My grandfather owned a coal mine. And
Yeah.
so that was something, I wasn't around it. He sold it long before I was born.
Yeah. My dad was a coal miner.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Oh, I was going to ask you. I think didn't they rearrange the store or something? I know that Tiffany had made the comment, "I can't wait for you to see the store." Was it really as awesome as I think it was?
Yeah, it really is. I showed a virtual tour of the store on that live video,
Oh,
so
I'm going to have to.
everybody can see how beautiful it is, and the energy there is just amazing. And I'm very confident that they're going to be able to stay open. It's been going really well ever since they did open back up, and it's a great place, just such a great place. And they want me to do an angel circle. We won't do it live because it's still at that point where people don't want to be in a crowd, which is fine. So I will do it on video and do the virtual one like I've been doing online. So we will schedule that for Love and Light, and hopefully people can join in and get their angel messages.
That would be
Yeah,
great.
I'll let you all know when that's set up.
I'm definitely going to check out your video because I want to see the store. I really want to
Yeah.
see it. Deirdre says, where I used to work in the Pride Center, they said that my smile was infectious. Highest compliment.
It
Deirdre, your
is.
smile is infectious.
It sure
I've seen your
is.
smile and I love it.
Yeah. And Gabby says, I used to draw smiles in my dust mask, Terry, the same as you are doing. Yeah, my mask says, keep smiling. And everybody that sees it, they can't help but smile. You know, it's like even though you can't see their mouth, you know through their eyes that they're smiling. And like Kim was saying last night, that's where the smile is anyway. If you're genuinely smiling, it's going to be in your eyes.
Wow.
Otherwise, it's a fake smile because it doesn't really mean anything if it's not your full essence that's smiling.
Yeah. And that's so important because I know someone made that comment at the very beginning of this when we started wearing the masks that, smile at people with your eyes. And so I haven't been out a lot, but I've been out maybe 4 times or so where I've had to wear a mask out in public. And yeah, I it's fun when you walk through. I was at Sam's Club and I'm in my mind going, okay, Jeryl, smile out with your eyes, and that's a real process to think about how you're communicating to others energetically and with your eyes. I love doing that.
Yeah. And Sharon, wow, she says it was nearly 3 years ago. I was invited on where Aaron and Norma in, interviewed me and did my first live bowl session. It was amazing. I lost my nerve after that as I was going through so much. No more waiting. It's time. It certainly is, honey. And I'm so glad that you're stepping back up again. I love listening to you play the bowls.
Yeah.
So exciting. And
Yay.
I spoke with Sharon last night, and I think we're going to do a sound healing show together. So
That will be amazing. That will be
I'm so
absolutely
excited.
awesome. Yeah. And Charmy Devon is with us.
Hi,
Hello.
Charmy. Oh my gosh. Welcome to coffee.
Can you see that little body behind me yet?
I see Angel. Is that who you're talking about? Yes, I miss my Angel so much. And in our prayer time today, let's keep Karen Palmer's baby in our prayers. Kaylee twisted her knee. That's
Mhm.
why she was limping and favoring that one leg. She took her to the vet yesterday, and she's going to be okay with some medication and some rest, is what Karen said. But let's keep Kaylee lifted up. Um, Karen's been through so much with dear animals that they've just been so precious and so helpful in Karen's life, and she is not taking this well that Kaylee is injured. So
Yeah.
yeah, so let's keep her lifted up.
it's hard to see them in pain and to see them hurting, and at every phase. And
Yeah,
I
because
feel
you know, they're it's not like a kid. You know, a kid can cry and point to where they're hurting, but our animals, we have to use our intuition and just ask them, you know, what's wrong? Where are you hurting? You know, show me. And I taught the Claires last week, and we talked about how you can communicate telepathically with the animals and anything that has energy, but you can ask to be shown and just talk to the animals, just get that channel of light going with them, and they'll tell you. And I know Angel has a limp that she's been favoring one of her legs every so often. Is she
yeah.
still doing that?
She's pretty much, every now and then it kind of happens, but no, she's feeling a lot better.
Oh, good. I'm so
Yeah.
glad to hear that.
And Sharon says, "Thank you, Terry. I can't wait to do a show with you, as it's been a long time a coming."
It
Yeah.
sure has. We've been talking about it for months now, Sharon. So I'm glad that yesterday you said, let's do it. So awesome.
Okay. Do you see Gabby's?
I I attend Singing Bowl healing meditations here. They incorporate the didgeridoo. Oh my God, I love the didgeridoo. Didgeridoo, yeah, that one. Also for grounding the experience, an hour and a half of amazingness. Gabby, I used to participate in a sound healing, and we had everything. We had the bowls, we had the didgeridoo, we had gongs, bells, chimes, you name it, we had it. And I would play the singing bowl there. But when they came around with that instrument, with the didgeridoo, oh my God, you feel it in every cell of your body. It is an amazing instrument. I love it.
I'm gonna have to check
So
that
glad,
out.
yeah, I'm so glad she had that experience.
Hi,
And
Angie.
yeah, and Gabby, you and Sharon do need to talk and get together.
Okay. And Sharon is starting. She said, "I did start a business page and a YouTube channel, which
Good,
has only 3 videos on, but she will get them up and running again." Awesome.
good, awesome. Hi, Angie. I see your comment, baby. And
Yeah.
Gabby says, blows your mind. It really does. Yeah, that instrument. I mean, I've had the drumming where they drum from head to toe. I've had all crystal bowls that have been put over chakras, but that instrument, I'm telling you, there is nothing like that essence of the sound that comes in. It's so clearing, and it does just that. It clears everything in you. I
Mhm.
love it.
Can you see behind me here?
Oh, my
Somebody wants in.
angel.
Good morning, Charles.
And hello, Virginia. Welcome to our family. We are the Angelic River family. Can somebody type that in the message so that she can see the name of our group on Facebook? Welcome. And you may even be a member of our group. That we have quite a few in there now. But welcome to coffee.
Yeah. And good morning, Charles. I hope you're doing well
Hi,
today as well.
Charles.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sharon, I heard that you played your drum. I haven't heard you play it, but I saw your comment about it. Awesome. It's the didgeridoo. I have a hard time saying it. Didgeridoo, and you play it. The person that was coming to our sound healing that played it, they blew the air out of their nose through this instrument, and wow, it is so powerful. It's so low. That sound goes, it rumbles, it goes so low, and it touches every cell in your body. It just is amazing.
Jean asked if someone could type the name of that instrument so she can look it up. I'm not the one to be doing that. So if somebody could do that, that would be, oh, there it is. Gabby did.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
didgeridoo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's out of my wheelhouse.
yeah, it's an awesome instrument.
That
And
is
good morning,
awesome.
Charles. And I'm just going to go ahead and type in that it is our prayer request time.
Yeah. Yeah. I like it. Sharon says, didgeridoo, didgeridoo.
I love that. And Angie, sound and color healing methods I feel will be featured more in the future and given more recognition. You got it, girl. It sure will.
Absolutely. Yeah. Christina. Oh, good morning, Christina. And she says, I am hooked to sound therapy. Second crystal bowl coming tomorrow. Wow. Awesome. You'll have to also post some stuff, Christina, if you're willing. Oh, yeah. Oh, and Gabby says the didgeridoo, it's an Aboriginal traditional instrument. They blow through their mouth, Teri, but the breathing is intense to make the sound. Okay.
Yeah, well, the one that played it at the sound healing, he was blowing it through his nose, and I was like, wow.
Interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. So I put in a couple of my prayer requests. My brother Gary, thank you all for lifting him up. He's doing a lot better and recovering from his surgery. But here's an interesting one. In the Claire's class on Saturday, I showed some pictures so people could try to intuitively feel what was going on in those pictures. One of them that I showed, I just picked some from pictures that I have. One was my sister, who's now in spirit, who was standing beside of her husband. Her husband is now in the hospital. He's not doing well, so I'm going to put him in the prayer circle today. His name is Willard Dingus, and what an amazing man he is. He's when I had my kidney transplant 40 something years ago, he flew down to be with me at the hospital.
Oh,
He's a caring, wonderful man, and I want the best for him. So I'm putting him in for us all to lift him up today. And I think I just answered your question. Thank you for asking. Gary is doing a lot better. He's getting stronger every day. Thank you.
I had to mute myself a minute. Little Brookie decided that she saw something she wanted to bark at.
Oh, hi, Brookie.
And Angie says, I think it's circular breathing, not sure exactly, but it's an amazing and sacred sound.
It is a sacred sound. Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. All righty.
And Christina said that the bowl that she got is the root. I love that one. And she got her heart for Mother's Day. I got my heart one last year for Christmas from my friend Tiffany and just absolutely love it.
Oh. And Gabby says, my prayer again is for any animals suffering or in need of love. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Wonderful. And Sharon says, I got my throat, heart, and solar plexus quartz crystal, my Tibetan third eye metal one, and my Tibetan hand beaten one made from 7 metals representing the 7 sisters. That is so cool.
Awesome. Sharon Boyle, I would love for you to get a hand pan. I love that one. I At our sound healing, we had somebody that we actually had like 3 people that came in with their hand pans and played them. I'll have to post a video in our group of that because I have it on video. They're amazing.
Jean Lorio asked, my friend Gail's son was in a terrible motorcycle accident. Aaron is having many surgeries. Could we put him in the circle today? Absolutely. Yeah.
Sure
Yeah. Do you see Edda's?
Kindly pray for my parents, Pran and Kailash. Also, special prayers for Prachir, Mina, Maha, and Neil. And thanks so much. We sure will, Edda. I pray for you all every day, your whole family.
Yeah. And Angie asked for prayers for her oldest son, Brandon, to overcome challenges and get back into school and regain his passion for learning. Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's going to be showing up more and more, isn't it? Yeah, that I can't remember who it was that has a child and they were rebelling against doing the homework. They're like, but I'm not in school, you know? So it's kind of difficult for them to make that connection that even though they're not gathered in a place to do school, they still have this learning that has to be done. They need their education.
And I think it's I I see it as a really positive thing. I think that parents are starting to see more what's going on with their children's education and becoming more involved. So I'm hoping this is going to bring families closer together, and maybe they'll see where some of the traditional education where certain things might be lacking and fill in. We were talking about cursive writing as being one of them. So yeah. Do you see Angie's other one?
No, not yet. Mine's got a delay.
Okay. Angie asked also for prayers for her youngest, Jaden, to feel safe and loved, and especially when at his dad's and at school. He seems to get separation anxiety when leaving her. Yeah, that is a very real issue for, families that are divorced and kids living in both places. And it's tough for kids to balance that. I didn't have to growing up, so I have a certain compassion for that. I can't imagine what that would feel like. So
Absolutely. And so send some healing to the root chakra, Angie. The root is where we have our sense of safety and security, and that's where that separation anxiety resides. So just keep sending healing to the root and doing anything that you can to strengthen that root chakra for him.
good morning, Jackson. It's so nice to see you.
Hi, Jackson. You haven't been with us for a couple of days, but I'm glad you're here this morning.
And Virginia said, thank you for welcoming me. And yes, she thinks she is in the group. Wonderful.
Awesome.
Wonderful. That is good.
Oh, you're welcome, Angie. And Gabby said Indonesian traditional gamelan is an amazing spiritual sound. Also, I'm not familiar with that one. I'll have to Google that.
Yeah. I'm learning all kinds of new stuff today. I love that.
Me too. I love learning. Every time I hear something, I'm like, oh, what's that? So I want inquiring minds want to know, right, Jeryl?
Absolutely, absolutely. And I love what Christina's comment earlier. She said, I think they are my new addiction, meaning bowls. I'm going to tell you something, Christina. If you're going to have an addiction, that's a good one to have. There are healthy ones and not so healthy ones. And I think that's a great one to have.
I do too.
Uh, Okay. Okay. Sally says we are off having our first big business meeting today, praying it all goes well. We are going to put you in the prayer circle and lifting you up, Sally and Tony. That's
All
great.
right, Sally, wishing you lots of love today and light, and just go be a blessing to all those people that you're ministering to right now.
Yeah.
Love you.
Yeah.
And Diane
And
Deagle says, prayers for my grandchildren whose parents are separated.
yeah. Yeah. It's absolutely. And Jackson says, I know I've been so flat out, looking forward to jumping on more now. Well, we're looking forward to having you. Okay. And so, Sharon says, the order in which I received my bowls is interesting and so apt, as it was the throat first for expression and being heard, then working on my heart, allowing my solar plexus to clear, Now going straight to the root, because once I'm grounded, it's the foundation for all. I love that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Jean said my sound is kind of low. Okay, so I'll hold the mic closer to my mouth while I do the meditation today.
Okay. Oh. And Andrew says, very gifted and sensitive. It's been hard on him. Ah, my boys, they give me the courage and teach me so much in overcoming my fears. Children are really great at that, aren't they?
They
I love
are.
it.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think if we could all go into that childlike wonder, we would have a different world, where we just really don't judge or criticize, but we just love. And that's what kids do.
Yeah.
They just give love.
I like this. Sharon says to Sally, have you got that typed on a letterhead? First big business meeting.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Absolutely. That's exciting. It's so exciting to have a new project, a new venture, and I'm just really thrilled for her and Tony. She didn't mention Tony this morning, but let's put Tony in our prayer circle
Yes.
for her health, because I know she struggles a lot of times with it, just hits her out of the blue. So let's definitely keep her lifted up. And Geraldine, how is your foot doing? Let's put your foot in there.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's getting better. The core has to grow out. So it feels like that's what it's starting to do. And I am optimistic that in the once it finally completely grows out, then it's going to heal up and be pain free.
It is. Set
That's
that intention.
yes.
Intentions are so very, very powerful.
I love this. Yeah, Angie says our children really remind us to be and let go of what things should look like. Yes, yeah. I love seeing through things through children's eyes. I love Sharon when she goes out into the woods and nature with the
Oh,
girls,
yeah.
and you see this through their eyes, and it's just oh, it lifts me up so much. I love it.
Mhm. Me too. Yeah, and Sharon says they are both doing an amazing job. I need to get to know them better. They are an amazing couple. And I'm so happy that they're going to have a place that people can come to and get uplifted by both of them.
The service they're doing is amazing. And
It
that's
really
the other
is.
thing is to keep them both lifted up as well, because they're going to be on the front lines now. They're going to be doing the healing work, the energy work, plus people, they have a storefront. So people who are just waking up or maybe not even awake will come into their store and maybe something will trigger them. But
Mhm.
they both have compromised immune systems. So we need to keep them wrapped up in protective energy. So
Yeah,
nothing gets to them.
absolutely. And I'm going to be going up there in August to teach Time Heals energy healing. So they will have that to offer in their new center as well. And
That's
for
going to
those of you who don't know, Time Heals works with the chakras and opens imbalances. And it's just a beautiful energy healing, working with the angels and with the spirit guides.
okay.
Not sure, Sharon Boyle, she's asking a question.
Yeah, I didn't. Who said that about
Yeah,
my
yeah.
outdoor? Oh,
Oh, I think that was you.
I did. I was talking about your daughters and how seeing the nature through their eyes and their interaction with nature. I
Yeah,
love it. It just always makes me feel so good. Yeah.
yes. Well, I see it is our prayer time.
Yes.
So if we want to start centering,
Yeah.
we'll have Angel Grace get us into that moment of just bringing in the beautiful energy of love into our hearts. So just take a moment, close your eyes if you can safely. Don't do it if you're driving. Um, just take a moment and Pull in the energy into your heart. And with that next breath, let it go all the way down, deep down into your lungs. Let your diaphragm expand and push out the belly. I love doing those belly breaths. And then relax it all out completely. This is going to start relaxing your body. And the more you can breathe deeply and hold it, you're going to feel that energy really going through every cell as you take it in. Let's bring in light. So the next breath in, just focus on the white light that's coming into your body as the angels are surrounding us, holding us. Let's call in Archangel Michael right now. He's that protector angel that helps us to feel safe, knowing that at any point he's there if needed to keep us from harm, to keep us from going into low vibrational energy. Asking Archangel Raphael to come in and touch any part of us that needs healing, to look at all of these prayer requests that we've lifted up for anyone who's in need right now, whether it's a physical issue, emotional, mental, or spiritual. And I feel Archangel Gabriel is the one that's stepping up really in a huge way today. Gabriel helps us to understand, and there's a lot of confusion in our world. There's a lot of chaos. So let's ask Gabriel to really help us all to find some balance in the midst of all of that, to know how to walk out into the world with our light shining to make a difference. We are the light bearers. We are the way showers. And we're here to shine that light as brightly as we can, to let others see our smiles, to let others see our compassion and our desire to bring equality into our world, to see each other as the spirit that we are and not the human body that we are. That's just a vessel. It's temporary. And what's inside of these bodies is what lives forever. That's what interacts on that higher level, on the soul level. So let's ask Gabriel right now, just ask, how can I make a difference? What can I do? It is a call to action that we're all being asked right now to step out in some form, whatever that looks like, whether it's to open a healing center or to place sound healing or speak to others or do some form of chakra work or opening up the energy fields. We're being called to action so that we can heal what it is that's the chasm in our world right now. So, Gabriel, we're just asking for some clarity today. We're asking that you touch that space inside of us where we know what our purpose is. We know what we're being asked to do. Help us to recognize that, to recognize our mission, to recognize how we can bring forth that dream of a peaceful world, of a world where we respect each other and see each other as equals. We lift up our entire planet, every inhabitant, and ask, what can I do to make a difference? Let's just take a moment with that, and each of us ask that question inside, what can I do? And just listen for that voice. Listen for that thought that runs through your head, because that's what it is. Whatever that thought is, that's what we're being asked to do. So let's take a moment right now, a moment of silence for our world, to bring more peace and bring more community together as we are all gathering our thoughts and asking our question inside. And as we took that moment of silence, as I looked out over our world, I just saw peace. And I heard the words, peace, be still. Peace, be still. To still our minds, even if it's for 1 minute, to just sit in that peace. We will find the answers. We'll find the answer inside that's going to propel us toward that mission, toward that passion in our life that's going to make a difference. One person that's resonating at that high frequency counteracts thousands and thousands of ones that are bringing forth the dark, bringing forth the hatred and the racism and the separation. Separation is only an illusion. We're all one. So let's every day take that moment of pause. For just a moment, ask the question, what can I do? And then listen for your answer. Many times in my life, I've asked, what does it matter what I do? What does it matter if I'm smiling or if I'm crying? It's just me. But it isn't just me. And that's for all of us. You matter. Everything you do matters, whether it's putting a smile on someone's face, telling a joke, lifting the vibration, singing a song, playing an instrument. We touch lives with our actions. We touch lives with our attitude and our words. Even our prayers, when we lift up others, that's an act of compassion. And that energy goes out into our world. So feel that in your hearts right now. Feel the compassion for our world to become united, for our world to see each other in our beauty, not in our separation, but in our oneness. Let's ask Archangel Uriel to ground us more into the earth energy right now, to help us to find more balance in our life. Our world right now seems to be on a seesaw. It's so up and down. It's so confusing at times. It's been a real journey this entire year with all we've been through. And sometimes you just want that to stop. You just want the seesaw to just stop so that we can find balance again. Well, we find it inside. When you find the balance inside, you're projecting that energy into the world. So let's see our world right now. Let's create it as a balanced place, bringing in the energy of love to balance out the darkness. Let's ask for the animals that are in our world, the plants, the trees, the waterways, everything that has energy on Mother Earth. Let's ask for that to come into balance as well, so that that essence of love and peace is what's predominant on our planet. And let's give gratitude to these beautiful angels who gave us some insight, who gave us that wonderful feeling of being safe and secure, and who brought that feeling of balance back to us and centeredness. If at any point today you can go outside and place your feet on the ground and just give thanks to Mother Earth, that will help bring that balance through even more. And then send that energy forward. As you breathe in and feel that beautiful energy from Mother Earth, breathe it out over the planet. Add to the solution on the planet of bringing more peace into the world. Now feel into your heart that beautiful, balanced, and centered love. And let's look at our prayer requests that were put up today, and any that you held in your heart, anything that's going on with you in any part of your body, physically, mentally, spiritually, or emotionally. Let's lift all of us up, each and every one. And let's ask our Creator, I call it God, call it whatever you want. Let's ask God to bless us all today, to touch us in a miraculous way. Let's ask for miracles to happen today, for lives to be changed, for a shift to happen on our planet. We bring that about by sharing what's inside of us. So asking for miracles in our own life so we can send that light out into the world more brightly. And we ask God to take all of our prayer requests, to look at each and every one individually. And I have trust, I have faith, I have belief that all of these are being seen and heard, that each one of us in this circle is being seen and acknowledged for the beautiful spirit that we are. And I hear God say, I love you. I love you. You are perfect just as you are. Take in those words, take them into your heart. And let's keep that foremost in our mind as we go around our circle today, sharing our love. Whew, that feels good. It feels so peaceful and so warm to receive that message of I love you. And that's what we do every day. We share that with each other, and we share it with our circle, and our circle shares it with the world. Thank you for being a part of that. So let's start with one person. Let's envision one person standing beside of us. And let's take a deep breath in into that heart that's so full of God's love right now. And let's turn to that person on the left side of you. And let's say those words out loud, wherever you're at. I love you. I love you. And then let that go around your circle, this whole gathering that's here, everybody that's come together to participate. And let's all say together on the count of 3, thank you. I love you. So you ready? 1, 2, 3.
Thank
Thank you.
I love
I love you. I love you. You're so beautiful. Jeryl Ann, I love you so much.
love.
Thank you for being here with me in the mornings, every morning. It's such a blessing to start our day this way, isn't it?
It is amazing to me how this group has come together and how much love there is in this group. I love that. It makes my heart just like the Grinch who stole Christmas. You know how the heart went like crazy? That's what I visualize as my heart just going. Phew.
I know. Beautiful.
Thank you, everybody.
Beautiful. And I saw Diana was here, and then she said she has to run. She loves this tribe. Absolutely. Everyone that's here has come by divine appointment to be with us all, and we do love you so very much.
Okay, and do we have Deirdre
I don't see
taking us
Deirdre
out?
taking us out yet, but before she does, just a reminder that at 9 o'clock, Mira Rubin is on Enlightened World Network, and at 9:30, come to the playground with Diana as she leads us into some childlike wonder
Yeah,
and just going back into that time when we can just be free and not have all the judgments and the criticisms about ourselves and about others. And there's our Deirdre.
yes, yes.
Thank you, Deirdre. I love you being with us in the mornings. Your energy is amazing. And I love that we can laugh and we can smile when we see those words that you put in there.
Okay. Oh, and you have your show today too, Terry, right? Today's
Um,
Tuesday, is it not?
5 o'clock, I have Gratitude Happy Hour. Andrea Adams Miller will be with me. She has the Red Carpet Connection, and she is the co founder of the Keep Smiling movement. We're going to keep smiling. We're going to have these people on from Keep Smiling and really get the essence of that project and that movement and get it going viral out into the world.
Absolutely. Wonderful. Well, I would
Do you want
like
to
to,
read it?
yeah. Namaste, y'all.
Bye, everybody. Love you all so much.